really disappointed with our effort. So I don't have much more to say than that. Other than Casey DeSmith, I thought, they were harder, hungrier, heavier than us, which is inexcusable this time of year. So, we've been leaking a little bit over the last couple weeks, and tonight I think was probably about as bad as it's been.
You often talked about your goaltenders giving you a chance every night. What do you see when you do have DeSmith back there? Because he had won the last 6 games.
Yeah, no, he was exceptional. I mean, I felt bad that we didn't give him a better effort. For what he's done for us this year, he deserved us to give him a better effort than we gave him tonight.
Any thoughts on why that might be?
No, we'll figure it out.
I saw Rupe on the broadcast talking to the ref after he came back in with the eye.
He's fine.
An explanation on that?
No, he's fine.
Any comments on the fourth line, Oskar,
Yeah.
Steele?
Yeah, I mean, those guys gave us, I shouldn't say everyone, those guys gave us some shifts, they gave us some energy. They tried, so, but that's a short list of guys on that list.
Bichsel talked about coming in and trying to disrupt the momentum that they've
He's on that list with those guys, but when you're talking about the fourth line and the youngest defenseman on the team, being the bright spots, that's this time of year, that's not good enough. Okay, thanks.
Team and didn't turn out the way you wanted, but that's get a point out of that.
Yeah, it's great to get points, but first period wasn't our best and not really good enough over 60, but we bounced back at least.
So Pete talked about penalties and turnovers, just not getting the puck out. Is there just little things that go on at different times of the season where it's not working right?
Yeah, I think it comes with a little bit of frustration, like when the game doesn't go really the way you want it, then it's easier to take a little sloppy 2-minute penalty.
How big for you to get the goal?
Yeah, it feels great. We played good the last couple of games our line, so it's always nice when we can contribute on the score sheet as well.
Did you know that was yours? Looked like you guys are all kind of.
Yeah, I thought it was Steeler that got a last tip, so yeah, but I'll take it.
When you're in that spot, how good does it feel for your line to be able to produce that first goal that starts to come back?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, we try to bring like the energy and the work every game, and we want to get on the score sheet as well, and it feels good when we do.
What have you seen from Casey? Obviously, the last 6-7 games have been fantastic.
Yeah, he's played unreal hockey. He kept us in the game for a big part. So yeah, a couple of huge saves to get us the point as well. So he's been great.
Thanks, Oskar.
Did you like getting into that physical play, especially first period?
Yeah, I just tried to make a change. I mean, they had the momentum, so I tried to just do something to help the team. And it was a tough first period. I think we came in the second and third better into the game, but it was for sure a tough loss in the end.
What have you seen from Casey DeSmith? Obviously, the last 6-7 games he's been on top of everything.
Yeah, I mean, always when he's in the goal, he's really good. You can really rely on him, and I'm both goaltenders, and it's really important to have a good second goalie.
When you guys are struggling to get to your game, what is the tone that you go out and set by kind of getting physical with the other team?
Just trying to change the momentum. That's in hockey all the time. I mean, you want a good momentum. They had it in the first period. I tried to disturb that so we don't get scored on too much. And I mean, we have the players in the locker room here. We just didn't find the game in the first period, and cannot happen again.
When you talk about disturbing things, what is the mentality? Is that a little bit predetermined, or does it just happen in the moment, and where does that come from?
I mean, I'm not waking up in the morning and and thinking about that. I think it's just coming natural. Trying to be a small puzzle in this big room here, and just helping the guys out. And it's just my type of style of play. Yeah.
Is there a certain level of satisfaction when you feel like you're seeing your physicality change the tide?
Of course. I mean, that's my role. being hard, being physical, creating space for my teammates, winning battles, just all the small things what could end up in a goal.
What was Tampa doing that made it so difficult for you guys to get going there in the first?
I mean, they had a really good start. It's hockey in the end. They had some better shift in the first, but we know we have a good group, so we came back, and in the end was a tough battle.
Thanks, Lian. Not the end result you want, but what can you say about being able to come back against that team and that goalie like you did tonight?
Yeah, we definitely didn't have our best in the first, and we all know that in here. Case stood on his head for the whole game, but definitely kept us in the first, and you gotta enjoy the push that we gave. I mean, that's a good team over there, and we definitely kind of stormed back and kind of took over the game there. I think for the majority of the second and third. So, it's a great way to battle back, but we shouldn't put ourselves in that spot in the first place, for sure.
You mentioned Casey standing on his head as he did. When you see him making those kind of stops, especially early in that third period, how much confidence do you guys have playing in front of him?
For sure. Both our goalies, we have a lot of confidence playing in front of, and he's been playing great all year. So, I think if we just build off our second and third there, we're gonna be okay.
This was a physical game. How does that element of what this team has give you guys a great chance come the postseason?
Yeah, we can really play whatever way you want. Bish stepped up tonight and got the boys going, and kind of everyone rallied off him. So we're going to need some more of that from different guys throughout the rest of the year here, and that's the way we got to play to win.
3 straight overtime games. How do you rally and regroup for Saturday?
Yeah. Those ones are coin toss sometimes. So, we got the point, and we'll move on and, try to come out with a better effort in the first.
Thanks, Mason.
Thanks.